Hello, my spiritual gang stars. It's Golden. I am coming on to do another intuition pick a card, and it's going to be spiritual guidance or messages from the universe for the day. So I'm going to use these cards here. It is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Yes, Alice the Wonderland Oracle is what it's called. So let me just give them a shuffle here. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're watching this today, happy Friday. If it's in the future, happy day of whatever day it is. If it's not Friday, I'm sending you Friday vibes. Okay, so thank you, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, for guiding and protecting this reading. Okay, so for pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay. All right, so for those of you that chose pile number 1, all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. So I'm picking up big empath energy off of this card. And birds may be something significant to you because of this beautiful bird that's on the card here. But I'm picking up on an empath that's maybe feeling heavy energy lately. And if you could see the tears in her eyes. So if this is you and you chose pile number 1 and you're feeling heavy energies, just know that trying to please everybody, that you're an empath. You soak up energies like a sponge, okay? If you see her eyes are watering because she's soaked up all energy that doesn't belong to her. And you need to put more focus back into self. Make sure that you are resting, that you're clearing your energy. You may be just leaving and going to the store, and people that you come in contact with, it could be the guy checking out, you know, you at the register, and you're picking up on his emotions. It could be anybody that comes across your path, okay? And so just make sure that you're focusing on self. The universe wants me to tell you that your kind heart could be, you know, also taken for granted. So if you're putting too much out into the universe to everybody else and not enough into yourself, that you will ultimately, I don't like to call it people pleasing, but because you're an empath, you soak up energies from everyone else, and then you're sending them off with your good energy, and you're left with their energy. And so it's really, really important for you to be clearing your energy here. And if you see all the different colors in the bird, that's like your chakra system. And it's trying to warn you, you know, that you're overstimulated with other people's energy, and to focus on more self-love and self-healing. So all that energy that you put out into the universe and into everyone else, sometimes you need to stop and put that energy back into yourself, is what I'm getting from this card, okay? That you are doing a good job, but the number one person that you need to focus on is self, okay? That's what I'm getting from here. So all those heavy energies, let them move through you, okay? Do an energy clearing. Maybe take a spiritual bath. Go near water, spend time outside, put your feet in the ground for 5 or 10 minutes, spend time in nature, but make sure that you're taking time for self, is what I'm getting from this card, okay? And pile number 2. Okay, so this is falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, change. I'm actually going to read from the guidebook here a little bit, because ow, it came up upside down. And so I feel like it has a different meaning from what it says there. So let me just pull from the book here. Okay, so this is what I thought. So this is falling. And so when it's reversed, it says holding on to what is no longer best for you, the fear of what comes next, inability to surrender the process of change, wanting to remain the same, even while change is taking place. So what I always say is that we ascend to descend. So we ascend and get all the spiritual knowledge, and we awaken and we raise our vibration, but then we ascend to descend. So once we do this process, and we do this over and over and over, we descend back into our current reality. So this person, whoever may have chose pile number 2, that you're just holding on to energies that no longer serve you, that you're trying to surrender, but you have a fear of letting go. So it's really, really important to, go inward and talk to yourself and try and figure out where this trigger is coming from. What is it that is making you think that you need to hold on to something? What is giving you the fear? What is causing this trigger in you that is making it unable for you to surrender to the Most High, to the divine, to your higher self? What is giving you the inability to trust that everything that is meant for you is coming for you? What are you holding on to that you're afraid of letting go? And the universe wants me to tell you that anything that is meant for you, whether this be a relationship, whether it be a person, whether it be a place, a thing, that anything that is meant for you, do not be afraid to let it go, because ultimately, if it's meant for you, it's on the timeline. It's on an infinite timeline with you. It belongs to your past, it belongs to your future, and it'll eventually meet you back in the present. And try to change your perspective is what I'm hearing from the universe. Change your perspective, and if whatever you're coming up with is still triggering you to feel that fear of surrendering, try another one and keep trying. Keep trying to change your perspective until you find something that you are okay with. That you're like, okay, I can think of it this way. This makes sense to me. This works for me, so I'm okay with letting it go. And when they say let go, when it comes to if it's love that you're afraid of, you're not letting go of love, essentially, the love of that person. What you're letting go is the attachment to it. You're letting go of the attachment to the vessel or the place, but whatever is the energy in that, you're not letting go of. You're not letting go of the love of the energy that is involved in whatever that person, place, or thing is, because ultimately that is always there. What you're letting go of is the attachment to the physical embodiment of what that is. So that is another good way to look at it. I hope that helps. I'm trying to get this across as clear as possible. But yes, whoever chose pile number 2, and you're feeling these heavy emotions and you're feeling the fear of letting go, and you're trying to surrender but you can't, that means something is triggering you. It's causing a fear of letting go of something. So it's really important to just keep questioning yourself. Try and change your perspective. Like I said, just keep changing your perspective until you come up with something that works for you, okay? And then ultimately, it should be easier for you as you go. So I hope this helps for you. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, clock time, pressure, in a rush. So because this was upside down, I feel like somebody is feeling at peace. They're no longer in a rush. If you see, if it's up correctly, she seems stressed out, and then she's in a rush. She's pressuring things to happen. She's focusing on the future and not on the present. But because it came out backwards, what I'm hearing from the universe is that you have surrendered. You're no longer pressured by time, because in spirituality, time and energy in energy, time doesn't really exist. So you're focusing on the present. And what I always say is, if you think about tomorrow eventually is going to be today. So you're never really living in tomorrow, are you? You're always living in the present. And so if you chose pile number 3, I'm getting the feeling that you have surrendered. You have finally let go of control, the need to control everything. And the universe is praising you because you're no longer in this rush. And when you are pushing for things and you're focusing on the future, you're trying to control the situation, you have not fully surrendered. What you're doing is ultimately causing delays in this loop that we're in, of the never-ending story is what I like to call it. But right now, what I'm getting from this card is, if you chose pile number 3, that you have finally released the control, the need to control, and you have surrendered. And ultimately that is causing you to feel at peace. You're no longer in a rush. You're able to focus more. You're being more creative. You're not stressed out. And so ultimately, this is what the universe is rewarding you with. These are actually abundance and blessings, because you were able to release the control. Now you're feeling more at peace. Your chakras are aligning. You're able to be more creative. You're more magnetic, is what the universe is saying. And so this coming upside down is actually a really good thing. And so the universe is praising you and just saying, you know, just notice how you feel now and how you felt before you were able to surrender, when you weren't able to release the need to control. Can you feel the difference? And the universe wants you to celebrate yourself, because that is a big accomplishment, because it's not easy releasing control. The ego mind always wants to be in control, and what you have done is surrendered, and you're living in trusting your intuition. You're trusting in the universe. You're trusting that the divine and your higher self has your back. Okay? And so the universe wants you to celebrate yourself, because that is a big accomplishment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close the reading. I hope these messages were helpful for you. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, and let me know below. Share, subscribe. I do offer personal readings. If you have subscribed, I'm giving half off readings for the month of June of 2024. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.